Yo, what's good? Fight fam, Reggie Cross in the building. And let me ask you this. What happens when you take a top model from the Versace runway, drop him in a cage and tell him knock or get knocked? You get Islam Dulatov. The dude's 6'3", 77-inch reach, cheekbones sharp enough to cut tension, and a left hook to match. But the road from Fashion Week to Fight Night ain't as pretty as it sounds. And on July 19th, he's stepping into UFC 318 to face a grown man with real miles on him, Adam Fugitt. This one's more than a debut, it's a litmus test. So grab your wraps, because we're unpacking how a refugee from war-torn Chechnya, who once turned down 5-figure Versace gigs, is now one win away from shaking up the entire welterweight division. Islam Dulatov was born in 1998 in a place you don't vacation, Chechnya, a place where bombs fall more often than rain and kids grow up real fast. His family dipped out during the Second Chechen War, landing in Germany in 2007 with just enough to survive. Now, picture this: new country, no language, no money. While other kids were doing TikTok dances, Islam was grappling in local gyms and scrapping in the backyard with his brothers. He didn't speak the language, but he understood pressure. And pressure either crushes or carves. And Dulatov's case, it carved. Now here's where the story flips. One day, his older brother strolls into a Gucci boutique just looking for a fit. The clerk stops him and says, "You ever consider modeling?" Next thing you know, he's signed. And soon after, so is Islam. Gucci, Prada, Hugo Boss, dude was booked. British Vogue even called him one of the top 10 male models to watch. But here's the twist. Islam never dropped his gloves. He'd finish a shoot, fly home, and go choke out amateurs in a dusty gym while still smelling like Versace cologne. He even turned down high-paying underwear ads, said it clashed with his beliefs. Respect. While most models were chasing fashion campaigns, Islam was chasing chaos. In 2019, he made his pro debut, came out swinging, but got controlled on the ground, took an L, but he didn't fold. He moved up to lightweight, then welterweight, started finishing everybody, didn't want the judges, didn't want overtime, just finishes. 3 straight stoppages in under a minute. Then 6 straight first-round finishes, KOs, subs, you name it. The boy had a rule. If they make the walk, I make them fold. By 2022, he was signed to Brave CF, the same promotion that gave us Khamzat Chimaev. Now he's not just knocking folks out, he's adding flair. Elbows, sneaky subs, arm triangles from the top, guillotines with the timing of a clapback. Even tapped out a guy with 60 pro fights like he was folding laundry. You start to see a pattern. Islam ain't just beating dudes, he's styling on them. And the buzz, it crossed oceans. By late 2023, the whispers turned into roars. Who is this model murderer and why isn't he in the UFC yet? October 2024, Dana White's Contender Series. Islam Dulatov versus Vanilton and Tunes. He makes weight easy, walks out clean like he just left a photo shoot. Then he lands a 1-2 combo like a sniper. Elbow follow-up, fight's done.
These two are throwing down.
Dana didn't blink. He offered the contract on the spot. Backstage, Islam kept it simple. My plan was to knock him out or get knocked out. That's it. And shout out to the brothers. Islam said, they're all better than him. He's just the easiest fighter in the family. Let that sink in. Now we're here. UFC 318, July 19th, New Orleans. Islam Dulatov makes his official UFC debut against Adam Fugitt. Let's talk matchup. Adam Fugitt, 10 wins, 4 losses, 36 years old, 2 finishes in the UFC, but also 2 brutal losses. Tough as leather, southpaw, good kicks, big frame. If you give him an opening, he'll take your lunch money. But here's the thing, Islam Dulatov is 26, he's longer, faster, more violent, and most importantly, he doesn't freeze. Just like another killer in Michael Morales, who handled Adam KO in 2022. Stat check, Fugitt's got a 6'1 frame, 75 reach. Islam, 6'3", 77. Dulatov's also undefeated since his pro debut loss, and he hasn't seen the third round in years. The people already picked. 96% of Tapology users are riding with Dulatov to win by finish, but Fugitt's got that vet edge. He's crafty. If Islam overcommits, he could get chin checked. Still, this feels like a breakout party. You know what's wild? Dulatov could have retired from modeling before he ever took a punch. Dude had luxury cars, diamond watches, business investments before age 25. But when asked about it, he said this: "I canceled a shoot that paid $5,000 for a fight that paid $200. I love to be a fighter. That's what I do." That right there, that's different. He fights for his family, for his parents and his brothers. He's not chasing spotlight, he is the spotlight. Let's talk big picture. Islam's 11-1, 7 knockouts, 4 submissions. He's got a reach that punishes distance and a striking style that forces mistakes. The welterweight division, it's clogged at the top. Bilal, Shavkat, Brady, Morales, even Chimaev if he returns. But Islam brings something rare: star power and damage per second. If he runs through Fugitt, the hype becomes real. 2 more wins, and he's sniffing top 15. 5? We're talking belts? So now you know. From Chechnya to Cologne campaigns, from modeling shoots to arm triangles in under 90 seconds, Islam Dulatov walked away from velvet ropes to chase blood under bright lights. He embraced his passion, and on July 19th, we find out, is he just hype with a high fashion hook? Or the UFC's next global finisher? This is Reggie Cross with Behind the Lines. Hit that like if you're rocking with the Ripper. Drop your pick below. Dulatov by KO or Fugitt by upset. If you're feeling the vibe, hit that subscribe. And remember, hype fades, legacy don't. Peace.
745.